Welcome to the little yellow house in St. Pete. I got the keys yesterday. Okay, so this front room is horrendous. Ew. Hello everyone, welcome to the vlog of renovating the pretty little house in St. Pete. I got the keys a week ago today. I have gotten so much done in the past week. I have had so much help from Sarah and my sister and a few other people that have jumped in to help. Overall, I'm really proud of what we've accomplished so far. We've had a lot of bump in the roads, a lot more than anticipated, but we're grooving, we're cruising, and everything is looking beautiful. I have this vision and I just want my vision to come to life without spending too much money. So we are really doing a lot of it ourselves. And by we, I mean me and Sarah. I hope you guys enjoy and you follow along. All right, let's jump straight into it. Honestly, when I tell you we jumped into it, we really did. I started covering the floors and fixing all the holes in the living room while my sister jumped straight into the office. The office floors were beautiful, and so we knew that all we had to do was start sanding. Sarah eventually came over and started sanding the bedroom, and then my sister had to leave, so I took over the office space and used this huge sander for the first time, which is not easy. We then started staining the office. We were so excited and we wanted to get it started. At the end of day one, this is a little recap of what all of the rooms look like. Obviously, we had to start day 2 with a great breakfast, and then we jumped straight back into doing the floors. Here's a quick before and after video and description and overview of all the floors. This used to be black on the outside and then a really dark, like orange color. And if you come this way, this hallway used to be completely black. Sarah is amazing and has been killing it. Kind of smells like a fire, so we took a pause. We are about to do the last 2 grains. It is looking amazing so far. So the next 2 times over is pretty quick, and it pretty much just makes sure that we're not gonna get splinters, it's nice and even, but the color is probably not gonna change. And then, come on, which is my office, and the stain is down. We wanted to see it yesterday, and coming in this morning, it looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm really happy about it. What we're gonna do is finish all of the floors and then put a gloss coat over it. But we still have a lot to do, but that's a little check-in. Like I said before, day 2 was really just about sanding. This living room was really hard to sand because of all that paint that was on there, but I jumped in there with a big sander and I started to go. Here's a quick tip about these sanders. Do not stop moving. You also want to go with the grain of the wood. Once you put the machine down, you do not want to stop in one position or else it will continuously grind that wood until it's bare and you don't want to ruin your floors. Highly recommend watching a lot of videos and doing a lot of research before doing this. Had a little bit of a setback. We found termites, but that is okay. We're being positive. Everything's going to be okay, and the timeline is pushed back a little, but we will figure it out, and everything's gonna be okay. After a quick mental breakdown because of the bugs that we found and the termites, we decided to go into the bedroom and start staining the ground. I wanted it to be a very light color, so what we did is we quickly put the stain down and quickly removed it almost instantly. While the stain was drying, we were taking a look at all the doors and we realized a lot of these doors were really messed up. The hinges were completely off. They painted over the hinges. It was just kind of a mess. So we were trying to plan and figure out what we were gonna do about all of this at this point. Pretty sure both of us are a little ADHD, so while the stain was drying, I started just cleaning around a little bit, especially in this sunroom where all the bugs were. After the stain dried, I went in there and started taping the ground. This is gonna help prep for when we need to start painting, which this room really needs a layer of paint, or 10. At this point, it was getting kind of late, so we decided to tape the windows, and then Sarah started taking down these blinds that were really gross. We also found this, not really sure what it is, stripper wool or a TV pole, don't know. All right, so the day started a little bit later than anticipated. We're about an hour behind what we originally planned. We're gonna go to Home Depot, get some paint, and pick up a few more things like painter's tape, some other stuff. Go to the house and get started. Wish us luck. All right, so we got everything that we need to paint and caulk today. Fingers crossed everything runs smoothly and we can actually finish this, because we have to do this before we put down any of the floor gloss. Ew. All right, we're back at the house. The termite people are here, so hopefully they do their thing and we don't have any problems. We're looking things up because I think we are going to replace all of these walls because they are not looking too good in the sunroom. It might be a big project, but I think that's what we're gonna do. This is a original door and it's so cute and we're gonna do our best to try to save it. I'm selling that door and those are the blinds that were originally in the sunroom. We have about 2 hours before we have to return all of these. We need to go into all of these corners and hand sand. Sarah's trying to get all of the hinges off of the doors so that we can soak them. She is caulking all of the windows right now. I'm glad I'm not doing that. Just finished the living room floors. Now all we have to do is stain them. So I got this shop vac from Facebook Marketplace for free and I almost didn't pick it up. But I was like, you know what? I think I might need it for this project. I most definitely needed it for this project, so I'm glad I got it. All right, so I've done half of the floor so far, and then I finished the hallway. The hallway is actually matching both of the bedrooms. It's still drying, so it looks a little splotchy. This is still completely wet, so that's why it kind of looks crazy.
Here's Emma getting ready to prep the office.
We are at Home Depot right now to return all of the equipment. This thing is so freaking heavy, and then I'm never gonna have to see that thing ever again. Thank God. We just got some more caulk and baseboards for the house.
You want a Chicago dog?
It's not a Home Depot trip unless you get a hot dog, am I right? Hot dog. Oh my God. All right, so quick rundown. Everything is going amazing. We have had no setbacks today. We had the termite people come. We finished the floors almost. I just have to finish staining. We put down a ton of paper to paint and the sunroom is looking so much better. We caulked every single hole that we could possibly find. We still have a lot to do, but tomorrow I am actually moving all of my stuff out of my apartment and then I'm staying with Sarah for a few days, probably a week, until this is completely finished and me and Trip can move in. So quick tip, if you are planning something like this, give yourself a lot more time than you anticipate. I do also want to say, I have no experience doing any type of handiwork. I did a handyman or a handywoman camp when I was sophomore in high school, but that was like the most basic thing ever. So this is really all new to me. I will say though, it's really nice having Sarah around. She has so much experience doing hands-on types of projects, a lot of construction. So I was telling her today, a lot of these things would have taken me twice as long. And I feel a lot more confident because she's like, yeah, that's right, let's do it, let's jump into it. We possibly are doing things wrong, so don't take everything I say 100% accurate. For the most part, I think we are doing things the right way, and I'm really, really happy with how everything's looking so far. It's only been 3 days, and this place looks so different. All right, we're on day 4. And today I'm supposed to move out of my apartment and I woke up to a lightning strike outside of my window. and it's pouring and it's storming. So since it was raining and storming, we decided to go to the house and start working on some random things. I decided to just take this wall out. This is some terrible footage of me doing that. And Sarah started doing the baseboards, taking those out. Everything started to look a little crazy, and the sunroom really was scary. All right, so this front room is horrendous. There are so many bugs in the wall, and it looks like I have to redo the entire room because it's destroyed by termites. Bugs are all in it, and it's absolutely disgusting. We're making it through. I hate bugs, but honestly, Sarah is doing almost all of the work. I'm vacuuming when a little cockroach comes out. We're seeing like little eggs. I don't know what kind of eggs. I think they're spider eggs. We saw a lot of spiders. We saw a lot of ants. It's disgusting, but it's okay. It really is okay. All right, so we're in the U-Haul after, God, 13 hours of moving. It was a whole thing. We started at 4 p.m. yesterday, and we did not end until 4 a.m. And then we woke up and moved more stuff. Right now, my house is not livable, so it's in storage. All my stuff is in storage. It's been crazy, hasn't it? Yeah. Thank God for her. If it wasn't for her, I couldn't have done this. We did bug bombs in this front room, and there are way too many bugs in here. I literally have the chills. We're vacuuming it up, and I don't see any alive ones, so that's a good sign. We still have to do this top section. We open up those panels. Dead bugs are gonna be flying and coming down at us. Not flying, but like falling at us. So we aren't prepared for that. That's why we're kind of like avoiding that at the moment. That's probably gonna be like a Wednesday or Thursday project. But I'm in here today really fast for 30-40 minutes, vacuuming this space, vacuuming the rest of the house. So about 2-hour drive from here, we're picking up brand new appliances, and I'm really excited about it because the appliances that are here are terrible, literally terrible.
What?
How was the moving?
Oh, it was light work.
It was. The people were so nice. And some really nice appliances, and now we're eating freaking waffles. I don't know what day this is, but we started off with coffee and breakfast on the patio. First meal at the house, so fun. And then we ended up priming the office.
Try to just take your time, like don't like rush it.
This was my first time ever painting, and if you've ever done this, you would know how challenging and difficult this is. But we finished this room, which was really fun and exciting. And then we had our TaskRabbit come. His name was Benjamin. He was really cool. He came to help us move all of the old appliances out of the house and the new ones into the house. So these are brand new. I got them off the Facebook Marketplace. I have the warranty on them and everything for $1,200. The fridge itself is $1,800. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I got that lucky. This took a lot longer than we thought it would. All right, so that's the end of week 1 of owning the little yellow house in St. Pete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you can tell, we had a lot of ups and downs, and I have no idea what next week is going to hold. So stay tuned for that video, and see you next week.